Tuesday, the 24th of March, marks the beginning of a nationwide lockdown.
Setting up virtual classes expected to last for 3 weeks.
In times of crisis, radio comes back into people's consciousness. This week, as we lead up to World Radio Day, we've been playing with Radio Garden, which came out of research at the university on Radio Garden. People can access radio stations all over the world. They're able to go to America, they're able to go to a place in Europe and listen to the radio there.
It's been interesting that Ofcom in the UK have rolled out these special short licenses during 2020 because they recognised that radio on a local level was a great way of communicating with communities and saying, look, this is what's happening, this is where you can get food parcels, this is where you can get health support, this is where you can get mental health support, this is where you can get advice on homeschooling or what have you. I think there'll be some research to come that's been about the emotional and the psychological power that radio has had.
A couple of years ago, I was quite unwell and I was in hospital in a coma for 2 weeks. Came out of that coma and had a bit of rehabilitation. So during that time, I was unable to leave the house and it gave me an opportunity to get into radio. When lockdown happened, those emotions, that kind of moment came back. The restrictions of movement allowed me again to explore radio and to discover what is actually out there.
I was studying abroad in the US, and in the community that I was living in, I didn't really see the effects of the virus at the time because America was hit a little bit later by the virus than Europe. So I mainly listened to radio stations such as LBC, BBC World and Radio 1.
Studying online definitely has its pros and cons. Support from my lecturers is fantastic. They are trying their best, given the circumstances, but I'm having to juggle my uni work with homeschooling my siblings. Joseph is 4 and Isabella is 9. Joseph's work is straightforward. I know my ABCs at the back of my hand. Isabella's isn't so easy. I'm teaching myself division and how to put a relative clause into a sentence all over again. The hardest part is keeping my little brother entertained. During the day, I will stick a podcast on for him via Fun Kids. It's exercise and he gets a little personal attention through it.
I volunteer at a local community radio station. I do a live show from there and I also do a couple of productions and presenting on some online rock radio stations.
I did listen to a lot of comedy-based podcasts to entertain myself. Some podcasts are experimenting with 3D audio, so such as binaural audio, and I think that's one of the reasons why radio and podcasts are still very attractive to the younger generation.
Of course, now, and particularly with younger audiences, they are listening to radio and audio in many different forms. So is radio still radio?
It's a tricky one, isn't it? And I suppose within our MA, that's what the skill of engaging somebody in a radio program is quite different to engaging somebody in a podcast. But I think, once you've started to get the skills that we teach our students and our students develop on the courses and at places like Spark, I think, they're infinitely interchangeable. Last year, 2020, radio was 100 years old. The primal experience of listening that goes right back, if you like, to our early ancestors sat around the campfire literally talking to each other. Actually, I wonder if kind of traditional radio and traditional television will come out of this a little bit more strongly. Sometimes it's that sense of community as well. Listening or watching to something at the same time gives you that in a way that I don't think a playlist can.